The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops of blood leading away.
Move along. Kings and warlords.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Check out these wares.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here.
I'd like to get married,
Someone must
but
have seen the
to be
thief.
honest, feels like no one will have me. There. I said, one of these days, I'm gonna look
These
them in the
aren't
face
goods.
and
They're
tell them I
necessities.
quit.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding.
God has re-established trade with all the tribes his father butchered. A miracle of the sun.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off. It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here?
What? No. I had nothing.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customer.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Don't forget to stock up.
It's smelly, it's noisy, it's busy, it's crowded.
buy something today?
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
Metalbot here, good prices, fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner.
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my prayer. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap mall lens is good, strong stuff.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor?
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well,
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
it's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning,
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
a snap ma land.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off.
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your medal.
Scroungers? What kind of
Only the
brutes are you
finest
trying to
goods.
attract?
Not stopping when you're in the thick
We
of it.
were agreed. I do the calling, you do the counting.
Only the fine better wares.
I don't...
Don't pass up these
Long
goods.
time.
Good for an old remedy.
Had to take over my brother's shift today.
I was
Sure as
told
the
to
sun's
expect you,
rising.
Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sun.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat. They only went west because they had to. They starved to death. So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire... I knew you. Nassan was... but...
I'll find a use for you. Safe. For a few minutes, anyway. These are... This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark. Gate doesn't let up. Well, neither do I. Must be a portal.
good to be free of the city. You were a better hunter than I.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Brew that up later. Red light. Just stay out of their way for now.
In the name of the sun, fight back!
fighting machines aren't pacing around here.
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Naman told me about.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great?
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to sun, our tribe.
And yet everyone... I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
You look well. I'm not trading.
Thinking about heading back to the claim. Look, I've got a pair of sturdy officers.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink of air, and there's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
Wasn't sure about this. First, it's growing. Had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble.
Show was better last week. These new Oseram constructions. Eyesores. They just haven't noticed. I once caught a glimpse of Red Maw. Thunderjaw and Scarsman.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Only thing harder than making a fortune in the...
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
So you've come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with their listening. At least they've begun to listen.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going...
survives thanks to a long life.
Machine's anger grows. Only the Sun King can save us.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scroungers? What kind of brutes are you trying to attract?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course, of course. Here you are. If this is the price,
Might just cover the loss we take on the other.
it won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner.
I have an imagination.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate.
What kind of machines?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but...
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he...
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter.
I'll see what I can do.
You will.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll soon cheat you as look at you.
This must be Ronamon's family estate. thing looks like a sawtooth. It's armed. What made these machines attack without warning?
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards, but they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
I need to get in there and look at that thing. Locked. There must be a way in. There's something in one of the buildings I need to look at.
Kindiv, our chamberlain, has a key. It's probably still on him. Oh, the poor man.
This must be the Chamberlain's remains. Dorati said he should have the key. Yes, here's the key. That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines and kill everyone on the estate. I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Ranneman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Ranneman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.